Something must be blocking it. Seems clear. Cannot carry more syringes.
just another day in this waking nightmare, eh? Haven't seen you around since the demo. We have lots of new bells and whistles for survivor inspection, base building, and, well, keeping people like me alive. Next! This place ain't exactly a well-oiled machine, but it doesn't really have to be. We just need to ID the infected and provide safe passage to healthy survivors. You can operate most of the base from that tablet, so keep it handy. Like I said, a lot has changed, so let's go over some of the highlights. Each day, you're gonna have a line of folks desperate to get in, so check them one at a time. We have all the classic zombie scanning tools, and even some fancy new ones. Many of them are upgradable too, so keep them on the cutting edge to stay ahead of the curve. This here is the Madioscope to check for viral infection in the eyes. The portable X-ray is a new one too, and it's great for checking these flesh bags for signs of zombie stuff, and a deeper look to root out any contraband. Yeah, we'll talk more on that later. I also found this hammer for checking reflexes, but please be careful. It's a bit more nuanced than the other devices, and you can end up doing more harm than good if you're not careful. So, every survivor we save and every potential zombie you terminate gets us a little cash money from the bosses back at HQ. Each survivor we get on a convoy to safety means more funds for supplies, upgrades, and a pizza party on Fridays. Use that cash to expand the base, keep resources full, and make some upgrades to security, living quarters, power grids, and more. Speaking of upgrades, HQ really wants us to do some research on the front lines to see if they can find a cure. But I can't say I'm holding out much hope for a scientific breakthrough. You'll eventually have access to some upgrades like this fancy sterile lab to gather data on infection symptoms and mutations. Assign symptomatic survivors to the lab and do some science. And by do some science, I mean remove their organs against their will, run some tests, and make the lab equipment go brrr. Sheesh, he's not getting up, is he? Believe it or not, the new zombie cage is even less pleasant. We can lock down these creepers inside the research center and snag some undead flesh samples. Great for scientific progress, but not so great for you because you're gonna need to feed them dead bodies from the old dead body pile. Ah, nuts. Looks like we got a zombie breach. Time to spin up the defense drones and let the ammunition fly. The base has some pretty solid defense systems, including upgradable drones armed to the teeth for defending the perimeter. But we still do get a stray infected that makes it through or drops in from the buildings above. In that case, we go with the old-fashioned way and hunt them down on foot. Okay, so that's some of the new stuff, but there's a lot more to discover. Oh, and before I forget, these survivors sometimes try to sneak in contraband, so have a look through their bags and backpacks too. Grab weapons, infected items, and anything that looks suspicious. I can't believe I have to say this, but some of these clowns try to hide stuff up their ass. That's why I ordered the portable X-ray after we found some questionable stuff in even more questionable places. Boy, I hope I get reassigned soon. So yeah, lots of new stuff in the old quarantine zone. This line ain't getting any shorter, so let's keep this corpse conga line going, because the mess hall...
It hasn't been easy. But after much effort, here we finally are.
Who are you?
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Talk to me. Is this one like the others? And it's not post-mortem lividity. Hey, I just got a report of a missing police officer. It might be unrelated, but he disappeared near where the 5th body was found.
Through you, Elpis can finally be set free.
The team has settled on a person of interest. Someone with ties to Umbrella. Victor Gideon.
Grace! Grace!
Victor purchased a building after Umbrella went under. I'll send you the address.
Welcome. Dr. Gideon has been expecting you.
You there, Leon?
Yeah.
Hey, over here. FBI. What are you doing here?
Would you like to see what's hidden under the hood?
Don't do anything stupid.
Me? Never.
우선 팍스 이스트 빌드에서 아쉬운 점 중에 하나였던 캐릭터가 울퉁불퉁한 지면을 이동할 때 발생했던 덜컥거림을 개선했습니다. 저희 팀은 캐릭터의 움직임을 유려하게 표현하기 위해 최신 캐릭터 애니메이팅 기술인 모션 매칭 시스템을 도입했습니다. 새 시스템과 캐릭터 지면 발맞춤 같은 기존 캐릭터 애니메이션 기술을 통합하는데 시간이 좀 필요해 팍스 이스트 버전에서는 다소 아쉬운 모습으로 선을 보였고 많은 분들이 이 점을 지적해 주셨습니다. 저희는 계속해서 캐릭터 애니메이팅 시스템을 증진시키며 게임 플레이 다양화 및 플레이어 컨트롤 자유도를 더 높이려고 합니다. 이번 버전에는 캐릭터가 점프 중 산반신이 벽 위에 걸렸을 때 벽을 짚고 오르는 파쿠르 동작을 추가했습니다. 게임스컴 빌드에는 드디어 도끼가 무기로 추가됩니다. 도끼는 파괴력이 강하지만 잘못 사용했을 때 위험이 큰 무기입니다. 강력한 내리찍기로 좀비의 머리를 일격에 파괴할 수도 있고 강력한 행배기로 좀비의 양 다리를 절단할 수도 있습니다. 하지만 도끼날이 허공을 가른다면 캐릭터는 중심을 잃고 휘청이며 허점을 노출할 수 있고 나무 재질의 벽과 기둥에 도끼날이 박히면 그것을 빼내는 데 시간을 소요해 위험에 처할 수도 있습니다. 이번 빌드의 첫 요리 컨텐츠로 포타즈 요리를 추가했습니다. 중세 시민들의 끼니를 책임졌던 대표적인 요리라고 하는데요. 큰 솥에 물을 받아 각종 채소나 고기, 곡물을 넣고 끓이는 스튜 형태의 요리이며 끊임없이 재료를 넣고 꺼내 먹기를 반복했다고 합니다. 포타즈
Friendly! On me! What the hell's wrong with you? We wear the same colors, for fuck's sake. The Eternal Guard. A name to last. Makes one wonder. What cargo is worth more than a man's life?
Your efforts do not go unnoticed. I see you. All of you. Each and every one. Together. And only together. We will triumph.
Edith, update the status of the region.
There's a strong jamming signal being transmitted nearby. To update the data, we need to block that signal first.
Can you check the source?
It's coming from inside the city area ahead. I've picked up several hostile forces. Proceed carefully.
Start searching.
We need to destroy the power supply. Use the flammable items nearby. The jamming tower has been neutralized. Infiltrate the stronghold before it recovers.
The risks when we ventured out beyond the gates. But you helped us make something greater than the fear and death that surrounded us. We found hope in each other.
Help! I'm surrounded. They're everywhere. There's way more than I was expecting.
And even if we bought the other survivors just one more day, the sacrifice would be worth it. It would always be worth it. And that helped us find the courage to keep going, to fight on. When we needed didn't know you well. But we'll keep your memory alive. Every sacrifice we make matters and will never be forgotten.
Gets in your veins first, clogs up your brain. You're infected before you know it. He's dead. Poor bastard reeks. Probably dead for days. You're new to this. It only gets worse after they're dead. Makes you almost sorry for him. My ass doesn't feel too sorry. Keep looking.
I started the morning off by bagging a deer. The meat's good eating, the pelts can mend my coat, and I can even make its bones into a knife. Waste not, want not. Then I cut a whopper down by the lake. Mike threw in the potatoes and peppers he grew. Who knew you could feast like this in the apocalypse? This world's taught me one thing. Those who waste end up getting wasted. We built watchtowers out of scrap, booby-trapped the road with fuel barrels, and lined the walls with spikes. Good thing, too, because last night we had a swarm come for the North Tower. After one well-placed firebomb, you could smell charred Zed for miles. Some of them tried to climb up, but got hooked on the spikes. You ever hear a Zed scream? I have. A lot. Once we ran out of ammo, it was time to break out the weird stuff. Then the rain started to fall. That really got the Zeds riled up. Fortunately, we still had a few shocking tricks up our sleeves. By the way, the Doomsday Fleet just got a whole new look. We put a comfy chair and TV in the box truck and threw some solar panels on top. Now, nothing will keep me from watching my stories. The fire engine got a new grill guard, mostly because we needed somewhere to dry our clothes. As for the taxi, we just hooked up a speaker system. It's great for parties. On our last outing, we only managed to clear out half the big box store. It was like Black Friday with all the Zeds in there. And we were cheap TVs. We still walked away with a huge haul. Most of us, at least. Do you think the Zeds still recognize old friends? But that's a question for another day. For now, the Doomsday Fleet rides again.
You might think Zeds don't need to eat, but let me tell ya, the hunger's like nothing you've ever felt before. I thought I was done for. A bunch of humans took my arm off. Really ruined my day. But then I found a new arm, bigger and better. I pressed it into my shoulder hole. A perfect fit. I've become an apex predator. Other Zeds are just meat. Another new arm, new legs, a new head. I'm nearly...
Next step, improvise.
This is not how right works.
You see my new toy?
Liar, liar! Zombie on fire!
Best power ever! Oopsie!
They're wrecking our ride!
Could use some help now.
I need some first...